With Disneyland and California Adventure
Masked up
parks
Mickey.
reopening on April 30th, I sat down with Gary Maggetti.
Hi, I'm Gary Maggetti. I'm the general manager of Disney California Adventure Park West, which is a region of the theme park. It includes Pixar Pier, Paradise Gardens Park, outdoor vending for the entire park, all of our festivals, as well as our banquets team for both theme parks.
Okay. And how long have you worked for Disney?
So I've worked for Disney for 25 years. I just celebrated my 25th anniversary in January of 2021.
And then how long have you been in this?
We talked about the reopening of the parks and the sanitation and
I'm gonna have to wait in that
COVID
line for my
protocol.
ice cream.
There are kind of three main issues that you have to address. One is capacity, one is physical distancing, and the third is mask mandates. So being able to operate a theme park in those environments with attractions and restaurants and store operations and entertainment, particularly entertainment where you can't gather people together, was very challenging. So the main focus of my work was to identify different processes that we'd be able to put in place so that we could operate under those guidelines. And many of those actually are in place today. We were able to reopen downtown Disney and then operate retail and food and beverage locations in Buena Vista Street as actually an extension into California Adventure of the downtown Disney offering. And then we were fortunate enough to be able to offer a unique event called A Touch of Disney in Disney.
So
We
all
then
of the
talked
food
about
kiosks are
capacity
mobile order. You
and
can't go.
how employees were going to be returning to work.
Opportunity to hire or rehire more people in different aspects of the park. Like there was probably a
For our custodial team, for
yeah,
instance.
for our a significant increase in custodial services.
Yeah, so we have been able to recall from furlough a significant number of cast members in our custodial team. And you have to remember that we're still very significantly reduced in capacity. So we're not going to see the amount of guests that we've seen in the past on our busiest days, given the level of attendance that we're going to be operating at. We also had a large team of cast that actually were not furloughed as part of our custodial team because they needed to maintain the theme parks even while we were closed. So we had a large percentage of our cast members were able to stay on, and we've been able to bring, like I said, over 11,000 cast members back to operate all the attractions, retail, store operations, the food and beverage locations, characters as well. And our custodial team has been enhanced, so we do have additional work for our custodial cast members, and which has allowed us to bring more back, even though we will have a limited capacity.
Okay. Yeah. So what capacity are the parks going to be opened at?
So I know you're asking me about the capacity of the parks, and it's mandated actually by the guidelines that we are under for operating theme parks in the state of California.